Could try to make this for young kids, teach them to cook. What should we call it? PT Simulator 1980. Nordmead. Nordmead for a kid's cooking game. Kitchen disaster. I like the idea of Nordmead. I think everyone. Nordmead it is. 2D graphics. I think we're going to go version 1 graphics here. Let's save a little bit of cash. I'm not convinced by this. Casual games. You a real gamer. Cooking simulation. Gameplay is going to be everything. Engine is going to be important. I don't really know what this game would be. Recent market data shows the Govador 64 seems to be slowly losing market share against other PC manufacturers. In an unofficial statement, a G64 employee said the company has been unsuccessful in introducing high-priced computers to compete against the newer and more advanced PCs. Dev stage level 2. Level design for cooking. I mean, it's a simulation, so level design is probably going to be quite useful. Something like this, maybe? This game is not going to do very well. I can tell that already. Yeah, we'll have basic sound. Space Vikings are off the market. Space Vikings sold really well, though. Almost pressed finish there by accident. Get rid of the bugs! 15. This is actually our highest level game yet. New topic, new combo, bonus 1.5 experience. That's not bad. I mean, we're doing a lot of experimental stuff right now. We're very close to level 3 AI and gameplay. Today, Ninvento has announced that they'll introduce a portable gaming device called the Gameling. The device comes with changeable game cartridges, a monochrome screen on a green background, built-in speakers, and even multiplayer support via a connection cable. Compared to PCs and other gaming consoles, the Gameling is underpowered, but given the cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following. Won't ever amount to anything. First reviews have come in for the newly released game, Nordmead. What can I say? Nordmead is great. Okay, so apparently Nordmead is our, like, massive hit. I had a really bad feeling. This was a cheap game to develop as well. I didn't even use my maximized graphics or anything. Well, we definitely need to do a report on this one. What the hell went so right? Cult status, a new standard for the early gaming industry. Boom. Nordmead has achieved a company sales record with over 50,000 units sold in the first week. It's an important milestone for the history of Mordcorp. Now watch parents file charges against the company because the children started drinking. I am very pleased that we changed that from kids to everyone. Am I going to name games after subs and patrons? Probably not. Once we start getting employees, I'll probably name those. Just because the names are just such a fun part of the game. Congratulations, you've made quite a name for yourself and saved up a lot of capital. This time next year, we'll be millionaires. Wait, we already are, apparently. If you want to grow the company further, then moving into a new office is the next step. I found the perfect office situated in Technology Park. Would you like to move your company to the next level? Yes. Welcome to your new office. Now that you have a bigger office, you can also hire staff and forge a world-class development team to make even better games. Yeah, I love how, like, Viking Kings, like, one of my best games, made about 200,000. This has made 1.3 million already. You can also train yourself and your staff to improve skills. Let's try this by completing a management course, which is required before you hire your first employee. To get started, close this message and click on your character to bring up the training menu. Once the report is done, of course. Post-release report is done. Cooking and simulation is a great combo. Engine seems quite important for this type of game. Good to know. So we're going to go on a staff training. This thing's still selling like hotcakes. This is ridiculous. Nordmead, the newest game by Mordred, has caused a storm of good reviews and excited customers. Industry professionals say that Nordmead is one of those rare games that will set a new quality standard for future games. I am so happy that this is called Nordmead. I am so happy this is called Nordmead. Hire a writer. If we do more RPG stuff to style games, probably the main thing we want is an artist, just so I don't have to do it. It seems Mordred really has made gaming history with Nordmead. Well done. Is this game free? No. And one of the really cool things about this game, which makes it absolutely not free, is if you do pirate it, then none of your games can make money. I think that's just such a clever way of doing copy protection. It doesn't tell you you've got a pirated game or anything like that, it's just your games will lose money. That's just how it works. It's brilliant. And there are all kinds of posts and things on their forums saying, my company can't make money, and the devs just kind of going... 1.6 million. This thing is still selling. 2 million. Right, oops. Yes, I didn't actually mean to click on that. I'd forgotten I was still on my training course. Today, the new game platform, Gameling by Ninvento, has been released. Training complete. Well done, you've successfully completed the management course. You're now able to hire your very first employee. To get started, close this message and click the Fill Position button, which is visible on the big desk. Before you can hire someone, you have to advertise the open position and set an advertising budget and decide how you want to test your applicants. Nordmead Pocket Edition. Certainly possible. Nordmead DLC extra recipes. Oh, it tells you Mordred, I saw it once. You make money, then the earnings go down. I think you get a message from the dev saying, now you know how it feels like to pirate our work, something like that. Yeah, it might be like something you get eventually, but it certainly doesn't tell you up front. A high budget will increase the number of applicants, and the different tests will help find people with the right balance of design and tech skills. So we want a show reel, because we want an artist, I think. And we will pay... 200k? I'm feeling rich. Start looking. Seems Mordred has recently moved into an office in a well-known tech park and is now searching for employees. The company, which is known for games such as Nordmead and Viking Kings, has reportedly operated out of a garage until now. One of the many fans of Nordmead commented, I can't believe they didn't even have a profit office until now and that those games were created by only one person. I'm really looking forward to their future games. Wait. Continue. What I really wanted to see was the game history for Nordmead. It's now made 2.4 million. Viking Kings made 200,000. That's a pretty big difference. 9.75 review. Completely bonkers. Only make strategy games alright. Well, my cooking sim was an absurdly successful thing, Tuna. Cooking sim. Search for the open position is complete. You can now review the list of the applicants and hire someone for this position. Don't forget, you can always train your employees to improve their skills. So we've got Aiden Steele, who is extremely good at design, not very good at technology. Oh, you can see their speed as well. He's also pretty quick. 10,000 a month salary, 18,000 a month salary, design and tech. He's actually a lot better in both of those places, though he's not quick. And then Renee Flowers, amazing at research. Very, very good at design. A little bit cheaper and massively faster than Trenton. I think that Renee Flowers is the one that we want, because it is the design work that I need the most right now. Just because you're not very fast. You're also a lot more expensive. Well, 1,000 more, but that's still a lot more. Renee Flowers. Congratulations on your first hire. New employees have to settle in before they become fully effective. When a character is not fully efficient, you can see an efficiency bar next to them. This bar will fill up slowly over time. It's usually a good idea to give your staff a welcome training to get them up to speed quickly. This will maximize their efficiency way faster than normally. To do this, close this message and click on the character to bring up the action. New research available. Medium games. So we're going to train you. Staff welcome. Actually, click on myself. If you want to create hit games and have a world-class team, then training is important. The best results train your staff regularly, but don't overwhelm them with too many sessions at once. There are different training options available. Some options are better to increase certain skills than others. Experimenting is the best way to figure out which training option fits your plans. It's useful to have a mix of specialists and all-rounders in your team, but aim to have at least one design specialist and a technology specialist. Okay, so here we can see us. So we are extremely fast. She is almost as good at research as we are. Design and tech were the same. She's better at design than we are. Okay, so I would like no, let's do some research while we're waiting for her. Wait, where's research? Time is ticking by and there's not much I can do about this. Where is research? I want to find out these new medium games, or is that just a thing that appears here? No. It's not. Right, and how much does it cost to go onto the game link? License cost is a lot lower. So I'm going to wait for her to finish her welcome training. Come on. There it is. Right, we're going to do a new game. This is going to be on the game link, and I will pay the license. New genre. I don't know. I really feel like I want to do an RPG. But we don't have fantasy yet. It's part of the problem. Click on yourself for the research. Ah. We could do a superhero Gameling game. And then I think we also want to research the other thing. Hi boss, I have an knack for security and I think we could really do some security upgrades in the office. I've done some research and think with an investment of 50,000 we'd be a lot safer than we are now. Yeah, go for it. Thanks boss, get right on it. You don't seem to be doing anything. can have her research something as well. Aha! Yes, you can. So I want you to research the casual games. Oh, medium games are expensive. With the growing interest in the video games, there is also a growing audience for video game magazines. These mags offer a great new way for game developers to market their upcoming games. New research available. Marketing. I mean, that would be pretty useful. Need 40 RP for it, though. Gonna wait for her to finish. This is super inefficient, but I feel like we need to. Come on. Hurry up. Thank you. New game. Just out of interest, if we did create a new custom thing, we would have the game tutorials and mono sound. I'm not convinced that this is worth the cost. I wish that we could just do like an upgrade of the wrangle rather than a whole new engine. No, it's not worth the cost. So, topic. I do want this to be a Gameling game. So, what do we want on the Gameling? Expedition, adventure, action superhero. We don't. No, we do have superheroes. I forgot that we actually researched that. Action superhero does actually sound very good. We can make this for the young. So what do we call it? Before I press next, there, that would have been bad. Mordling's Gameling Edition. Captain Viking, Vikings in Tights, Super Mord, Pocket Vikings, Captain Viking, Viking Boy, Captain Viking. Captain Vikings come up a few times. Yeah, Captain Viking, definitely. And I think we're gonna go with this because action games. Graphics are more important. But then again, this is on the Gameling. What's the wrangle? The wrangle's the engine. We are going to have the linear story and a save game. I do think that this is a pretty good overview of what's important. It would be kind of nice if it gave a little bit of a description about what these are. Like, what does the engine actually do? Because the engine, I would say, is separate from the actual game development system. Like, how do you define an engine versus a gameplay? Because the engine is the wrangle. But I do seem to remember the last time we did action, it said engine was important. And now that we have more people, we get more bubbles going up. You're saying that AI is important here? Well, that can be arranged. Vena, the creator of the Master V console, has announced the Vena Gear, a portable console is directly compete against the Gameling from Ninvento. Spokesperson for the company said, unlike similar devices on the market, which don't come close to gaming consoles, the Vena Gear has basically the full power of the Master V, except you can take it with you. The Vena Gear also has a full colour screen. Will this device topple the Gameling? We shall see. The Vena Gear will debut in 2 months. Dev stage level 3. I think engine's how complicated the game is in general. So the enemy does cool stuff, good level designs for cool fights. Battery life of 5 minutes. I mean, graphics are still super important here. Action games. This is a mega design ability. AI level 3. Excellent. 2D graphics level 3. Level 2. I'm level 2. Oh, I'm almost level 3. Crikey. Yeah, let's release this. First reviews for the newly released game, Captain Viking, have come in. Focus on AI served this game very well. Outstanding game. Love it. Very enjoyable. World design is probably important. You want cool spaces to fight in. See, I would say that was more graphics than world design. World design is the world itself, so it's like Zelda or something. It's the world that you can move around in. Mordred, the creative genius. Is Mordred streaming it? That's the question. Of course, well, it's probably still like 1990 right now. We do, however, want to generate a game report for Captain Viking, and you can go ahead and train again. Why can't I train you? There we are. More research. We have some more points. New topic would be mythology. Damn it, I really want fantasy! I'd also really like to save up for marketing, frankly. We'll train you in something instead. Game dev gems would almost certainly be just pure game design. Make me think would be game design. Game design for pirates would also be game design. Don't repeat yourself. And coding complete would be programming. What would art be? Oh, these are just book studies. Sounds like there's going to be more training options later. Make me think is probably tech, but she's not tech. I am. She's the designer. Now releases second sequel called Captain Viking 2: The British Menace. Don't repeat your speed. Let's try. Oh, this costs RP though. Screw it. We'll do it. Today, the new game platform Vena Gear by Vena has been released. No, it's research apparently. Oh, there's speed. And you know what? I'm going to send myself on a training thing. I'm going to say... Make me think. Yeah, that's definitely speed. This is research. Okay, noted. See, this is where I wish I could just do a very short contract. Also, this bar is completely overlapping this. Okay. New game. So the Vena gear is now out. The market share is really low though, and we still have we already have the Gameling license. So I do think that we want to do another of these. What should it be this time? We were saying a mature spy. Ah, we can do casual games now. Casual superhero game? Abstract casual. Okay, we can try that. Tetris would be everyone. Trying to think of the name. Tetred. Mortris. Yeah, I like Mortris. 2D graphics version 2, sure. See how this one works. Abstract casual. No story. Stick it around there. In 2 months, the G64 will be taken off the market. That did not last very long. I wonder if there's a way of saving it if your games do like exceptionally well. Probably not. Mortris. Abstract casual. Time allocation. Level design is going to be a lot higher here, I think. A little disappointing because we're really good at AI. Oh yeah, I left the linear story on, didn't I? Oops. World design. No, graphics. Da 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 da. This game is going to do horrifically badly. Hardware manufacturers around the world are surprised today as Govador, the creator of the popular G64, has filed for bankruptcy. Govador failed to introduce a higher-priced alternative and was forced to shut down production of the G64. The platform will retire from the market early next year. At least the bug hunting is pretty easy. It was a quick development cycle. Ding, 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 ding. New research available. Better user experience, level editor, and open world. I really want to research fantasy. First reviews. This is going to be horrible. Okay. Abstract and casual is a terrible combination. Could have been better. Okay, this is done better than I thought it would, frankly. 5566, 5.5. And I would very much like to... G64 is no longer supported. Generate game report for Mortris. And you can train yourself again. Aha! And now we can see what these actually do. So let's do game dev gems. No, game design for pirates. Yeah, do that. Lots of design. Design. Let's also train you. Put you on code incomplete. Can't believe I'm a programmer. Blech. Technology, design tech. Proposition. Decrypt. This is a very special offer. Our agents have recently managed to borrow some research information which might be of interest to you. If you're interested, then transfer 22,000 to the enclosed uplink location. We'll then contact you, Agent Bluefish. No, I'm good.